Welcome to Super Easy Recipes. Today I'll be making an Indonesian crispy meat skewer made from turkey and tapioca. It's also called Sempol Ayam after the village where it came from. Sempol is a popular Indonesian street food snack, usually made from ground chicken, but I'll be using minced turkey instead. It's easier to get hold of, and it's always good to have some easy minced turkey recipe ideas. Tapioca flour is the other main ingredient, and it gives the snack a satisfyingly chewy texture. These crispy skewers are easy to make, and they are boiled first and then deep fried. However, I'll be using my air fryer to make a healthier version. Not only do these chicken and turkey skewers make for a tasty snack, but they're also great as a starter or for parties because they can be made in bulk in advance and fried just before serving. I'm using 500 grams of turkey thigh mince, but you can use breast mince or chicken mince. You'll need half as much tapioca flour, which I got from my local Oriental supermarket, but you can easily get it online. You'll need salt, sugar, white pepper and a few cloves of garlic. You also need a few shallots, a carrot and some spring onions. You'll need 2 eggs and some bamboo skewers. You also need some breadcrumbs. I'm using a mixture of golden and natural breadcrumbs. You might also want some fried shallots, but that is purely optional. Begin your prep by roughly chopping the shallots. We want to blend everything in a food processor, and chopping it just makes the blending easier. Peel and roughly chop your carrot as well. And give the garlic a good smash. Chop the spring onion finely, but I'm not going to add it to the blender because I want it to retain some texture. Put the carrots, garlic, shallots and fried shallots into the food processor and blend them until they're finely chopped. Then add in your chicken or turkey mince. You also need to add some cold water to the mixture, between 100 to 200 milliliters. Start with a little at a time. Then add the sugar, the white pepper and the salt. And blend everything together until it becomes a puree. Continue to add water as necessary, but much will depend on the moisture content of your minced meat. When everything is well mixed, put the mixture into a large bowl. Add in your chopped spring onions, together with your tapioca flour. Now you need half the amount of flour to mince. I'm using 500 grams of turkey mince, so I need 250 grams of tapioca flour. Mix everything well until it becomes a dough which can be formed and shaped. To make the skewer, I'm going to use 1 or 2 tablespoons of turkey dough. You'll need to oil your hands lightly to stop the dough from sticking to your palm. I shape the dough into a long sausage shape and then press it firmly into the skewer. By the way, I'm using short 6-inch skewers so that they'll fit comfortably into my air fryer. To cook the skewers, bring a large pan of water to the boil and simply add them in. The skewers will be cooked when they start to float to the surface, which usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the size of your skewer. As you can see, my skewers are all floating. Remove and drain them, and then let them cool. In the meantime, beat your eggs well and pour the beaten eggs onto a plate. On a separate plate, add your breadcrumbs. Now I'm using a mixture of golden and natural breadcrumbs, but panko breadcrumbs work very well. Next, roll the turkey or chicken skewers into the beaten egg and cover with the breadcrumbs. The great thing about this recipe is that you can now store the skewers in the fridge until you're ready to fry and serve them. They'll remain good in your fridge for a good few days. When you're ready, you'll need to fry the skewers before serving them. I'm using an air fryer, so I'm going to coat the skewers in some vegetable oil. Traditionally, the skewers would be deep fried, and if you're a fan of deep frying, then you could also adopt that method. As I'm using an air fryer, I'm going to preheat it and fry the skewers on the highest heat possible. I'm going to air fry my skewers for 10 to 15 minutes on each side. Much will depend on the size of your skewers and the power of your appliance, however. So you will need to keep an eye on your skewers, especially if you're making it for the first time. Turn your skewers midway through. Your skewers are ready when they are nicely golden brown. Serve your turkey or chicken skewers with your favourite chili sauce, or sweet soy sauce, or with a peanut sauce, as featured in my Eazi satay video. And if you found this recipe interesting, then do subscribe for more super easy recipes.